Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri are both excellent drivers, but there's intense competition between them at McLaren. Despite McLaren's promising future, there could be challenges for Norris shortly, so let's dive into the video to know the details. While many see Norris as untouchable, Piastri's recent success, including a sprint race win, suggests their competition is heating up. Andrea Stella has also discussed the potential rivalry between these two drivers. With Piastri's contract secured until 2026, Norris's future at McLaren may be uncertain. McLaren's transformation in 2023. At the beginning of the 2023 season, McLaren was struggling on the grid. However, with a series of upgrades, they have made significant progress. Upgrades in various races, such as Baku, Austria, and Silverstone, have propelled McLaren from being a backmarker to a constant challenger for the top positions. Christian Horner and Max Verstappen from Red Bull acknowledge McLaren's growing strength and see them as one of the hardest teams to beat. Currently, McLaren is just 11 points behind Aston Martin in the constructors' standings and 79 points behind Ferrari. Their focus for 2023 is to gather as many points as possible and lay a strong foundation for the upcoming season. However, when the new season arrives and both McLaren drivers start with 0 points, challenges may arise. Lando Norris has been critical of his performance and acknowledged the pressure of missing out on pole positions and sprint race wins. Nico Rosberg, the 2016 champion, expressed concern about Norris's mental struggles in such situations. Rosberg's take on Norris's mental struggles. Nico Rosberg believes that Lando Norris excels when he isn't facing too much competition. But when the pressure mounts, Norris tends to doubt himself. Rosberg pointed to a recent race in Qatar where Norris struggled in qualifying and the race. He observed signs of Norris's mental struggles, where he became overly self-critical, leading to a negative spiral of self-doubt. This mental challenge could influence how Norris handles the competition with his Australian teammate, handling mental pressure and team dynamics at McLaren. Formula One is a high-pressure sport, and even accomplished drivers like Nico Rosberg have felt the mental strain during intense competitions. Rosberg, for instance, had to seek help from a mental coach during his challenging rivalry with Lewis Hamilton from 2014 to 2016. The stress took such a toll on his career that he retired shortly after winning his first and only F1 championship. It's a reminder that mental resilience is crucial in Formula One. Moreover, in F1, self-critique is essential for personal growth and improvement. However, it's equally important to maintain composure and extract the maximum performance from the car without always blaming oneself. Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, both McLaren drivers, demonstrate different approaches. Norris at times can be seen as a rebel, often making cheeky comments about his rivals when things go his way. However, he tends to enter a spiral of self-criticism when things don't go as planned. On the other hand, Piastri appears composed in all situations, even when he's involved in accidents that aren't his fault. His reactions reflect the maturity of a future world champion. Piastri's contract with McLaren is secured until 2026, while Norris has a contract until 2025. While this might not spark immediate drama about Norris's future, the 2024 season will provide answers. Future of McLaren's drivers. The 2024 season will be pivotal for McLaren as it will reveal which driver emerges as the team's #1. Norris believes that McLaren has the potential to challenge Red Bull more often for wins, but he is also aware of Piastri's growing stature within the team. Norris described Piastri as a hardworking, fast, and down-to-earth individual who pushes him to perform better. McLaren's CEO, Zak Brown, recognizes Piastri as a future world champion, and the team's decision to acquire him from Alpine signifies their confidence in his abilities. While Norris may not be willing to give in to the competitive spirit, Andrea Stella, McLaren's team principal, sees the internal rivalry as a source of motivation for Norris. Andrea Stella acknowledges that Piastri is a unique talent in Formula One, setting a high bar even as a rookie. While Norris may find it uncomfortable to compete with someone of Piastri's caliber, Stella believes it's a necessary discomfort to make Norris a better driver. It's a blessing and a curse to be a champion, and Stella emphasizes the importance of Norris being less harsh on himself sometimes. The future of Lando Norris at McLaren. The latest episode in McLaren's internal dynamics was observed after the sprint race qualifications and event in Qatar. However, McLaren must recognize the potential threat of Lando Norris leaving the team and taking all the knowledge and experience he has gained since he joined the F1 world in 2019. While Norris's current plans are to remain with McLaren, it's clear that he'll consider his options, including teams like Audi and Red Bull, shortly. Lando Norris faces a dilemma. He wants to stay with McLaren because it's one of the most consistent teams that can challenge Red Bull for race wins and championships in 2024 and 2025. However, if Oscar Piastri emerges as the leading force in McLaren, Norris might have to explore opportunities elsewhere. Andrea Stella, McLaren's team principal, acknowledges that the upcoming season will be a journey in managing their drivers. Stella and Rosberg highlight Norris's self-criticism after qualifying, suggesting he needs a better balance. The McLaren team's dynamics could mirror the Mercedes-Ferrari rivalry, with a strong driver lineup promising success in Constructors' and Drivers' Championships. McLaren's future hinges on managing these internal dynamics. Share your views and subscribe for more.